The Flyers are set to enter the NHL draft on June 27th with 3 first-round picks. Their top first-rounder is the number 6 overall pick, and there's a lot they can do with this. The Flyers are a team looking to build their identity, and with an already young core of guys headlined by Matvei Michkov and new head coach Rick Tocchet, they have the potential to do just that. It starts with the number 6 overall pick in this year's draft. Today we are going to break down some potential draft prospects that the Flyers could look to select with that pick and see which ones may fit the best. Subscribe if you want to stay up to date with all things Philly sports. Up first, we have Anton Fondell, a center from Sweden. Fondell, coming in at 6'1", 205 pounds, just turned 18 years old last month. He is commonly listed as a top 10 projected pick in this year's draft, being ranked as high as 3 according to multiple sources. Fondell's ability to get open in space away from the puck sets up his elite shooting. He can do a lot of things well and has an all-around skill set to his game. If the Flyers draft Fondell, it would be the second year in a row that they select a first-round center, with Jetlachenko being selected in the first round last year. They're fine with doing this, as center is still a major need for the Flyers. I think that Fondell would be a good fit with the Flyers, and he and Matvei Michkov will have a lot of skills to showcase together. Brady Martin is another center who comes in at 6 foot, 186 pounds. He's a guy who plays with a fire inside of him, something that all teams love to have. He's an excellent skater, which helps him make a greater impact with his skill set. Martin takes control of the ice as he dictates the momentum by never taking a shift off. He's versatile, and that would be a very valuable piece to add to this Flyers lineup. There are some concerns about his offense, citing that there may be better offensive centers in the draft. The Flyers may shy away from Martin if they think that's the case. They pick high enough, so they are going to get the luxury of actually making a decision and not waiting until someone falls to them. Martin is still considered a top 10 player, if not a top 12 player. Maybe they choose somebody else at 6 and trade up from the 22nd pick to get him, but you can never be certain on trades. Martin, in my opinion, is still a very strong prospect, and he would fit well in Philly. Roger McQueen is another interesting prospect for the Flyers to go after. McQueen has NHL-ready size at 6'5", 192 pounds, and has the skill set to be a future franchise center, something the Flyers would love to have. His hands are insanely quick, and he can see the ice very well. He's always doing something while on the ice. His bag of tricks is very deep, and he excels all around on offense. He is also a great passer with those quick hands, finding open guys in all sorts of ways. The issue with McQueen is that he's coming off a back injury that sidelined him for 5 months last season. Injuries scare the Flyers because of what happened with Nolan Patrick a few years back, so is taking the chance on McQueen even worth it? That's a question Danny Briere has to ask himself. The upside is clearly there with Roger McQueen, but is taking someone with injury history worth the chance of upside? I like McQueen on the Flyers, and I think that his back injury is more of a one-time thing instead of an ongoing trend. He's definitely someone I could see the Flyers selecting at pick number 6. The last guy we'll talk about in today's breakdown is Denawa. The 18-year-old center out of Canada comes in at 6'2", 172 pounds, and is going to be a force at the NHL level. His scouting report talks about his ability to get teammates involved in all aspects of the game. Giving them short passes and setting them up for shots, quick give and goes, and always moving, Denawa is something that the Flyers want to have on the offense to pair with Matvei Michkov. The level of talent that he has is incredible. He is solid on the power play as well, with the ability to attack downhill, challenge defenders, and make precision passes. With the Flyers always struggling with the power play, he would give them a much needed spark. He is consistently ranked in the top 10, even the top 5 of prospects available in this year's draft, making him a great candidate for the Flyers at pick number 6. He knows how to come up big in big games, and he is known to be a leader wherever he goes, so I couldn't see why the Flyers wouldn't want a guy like him with this pick. I really don't know who I would want to take here as the Flyers. All of these prospects have a lot of talent they bring to the table, and they all have a case for the number 6 pick. I would say my leading candidates are Fondell and Denawa, with McQueen right there behind them. I love what McQueen brings to the table, but with his injury, I can see the Flyers shying away from him. Martin is a solid prospect, but he just might not be worth that 6 overall pick, and I think that there are better players than him that the Flyers will go after. Like I mentioned before, it's a possibility that he falls in the first round and the Flyers trade up to get him. They do have 3 first-round picks after all. But where I stand today, either Fondell or Denawa seems like the 2 leading candidates for the number 6 overall pick. Let me know what you guys are thinking for the 6th overall pick. Should the Flyers go with Fondell or Denawa, or go with a more boom or bust guy like McQueen? Or do you want them to go for somebody else that I haven't even mentioned in this video? If I have time, which I likely won't, I can make a part 2 for other first round prospects, but that's wishful thinking. Make sure to like the video if you like this type of Flyers content, and subscribe to stay up to date with all things Philly sports. Comment below what videos you guys want to see next. A Sixers draft breakdown is most likely going to be my next video, and hopefully I'll get that out in time. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video.